over 1,800 new commercial aircraft over the next 20 years. That's the revised projection from aircraft manufacturing giant Boeing. However, Boeing is quick to add that new aircraft alone will not be enough to support the world's fastest growing aviation market. CNBC TV 18's Farah Bukwala reports.
By 2035, India will need 1,850 new airplanes to serve its rapidly growing base of flyers. That's the word coming in from Seattle-based commercial plane manufacturer Boeing, which has revised its projections on India's demand for new planes for the next 2 decades from the 1,740 planes projected last year. Valued at $265 billion, these 1,850 planes would account for 4.6% of the total global demand for new planes over the next 2 decades. Of these, single-aisle planes will continue to account for the largest share of new deliveries. The trigger for this upward revision, Boeing says, is a host of favorable developments such as India's strong GDP growth rate and its air traffic growth at 8.6%, which is the highest in the world. The new civil aviation policy, which has overhauled aviation rules, is likely to further boost demand, prompting a revision in outlook next year. However, optimism apart, Boeing warns there are potential risks.
I think the number one challenge is overcapacity. If we get into overcapacity and fare wars, it's going to be a difficult thing. The second thing we watch is things like exchange rate. We continue to see rupee devalue. There's a trend. That trend needs to be slowed. The fuel price kind of go up and down, but right now for the next 12 months we see fuel staying around 50 and in the range, and that's going to be good for aviation.
For Boeing, the boost in air travel to and from India will bolster its prospects in the country despite strong competition from Airbus.
Our customers tend to order a lead time away, and if you look at the ratio of what they order and what they operate, our ratios tend to be less than 1, meaning they ordered less than what they're operating. So clearly there's a lot more potential for future growth and future orders.
Indian carriers have been placing bulk orders in step with the projections of the International Air Transport Association, or IATA, that predicts that India will be the third biggest civil aviation market by 2026 after the US and China. In Mumbai, Farah Bukwala, Vora.